What's up, everybody? My name is Dr. Christian Conte, and in this video, I'm going to talk to you about how you can learn how to let go of a grudge. So stay tuned. You know, it's really fascinating. Some people can hold on to a grudge for years and years and years. And the problem with holding on to a grudge for so long is manyfold, actually. One of the biggest problems is you're doing damage to yourself. You're the one struggling, holding on to that grudge for however you were slighted, however you were wronged in the past. Whatever happened in that moment, you now carry with you for weeks, months, and unfortunately, even years. The problem with having a grudge is that it hurts you. The Buddha said a long time ago, holding on to anger is like picking up a hot coal to throw at someone else. You're going to burn yourself before you ever burn that other person. Well, to me, when it comes to holding a grudge, I like to think about it this way. It's like picking up that hot coal, but not even being able to find the person to throw the coal at. So you actually just hold on to that coal for a very long time, burning yourself, and burning yourself. So how do you let go of a grudge? Well, here's how to do it. Could you imagine if people defined you by your worst moment? It's so easy for us to define others by their worst moment and hold on to that. But what if people defined you by your worst moment? Wait a minute, let me take that a step further. As long as you're holding on to grudges for people who have wronged you, imagine this, you have not lived your entire life without hurting people along the way. So what if everyone you've ever wronged held on to those grudges? What if everyone held on to the slights against you for what you've done wrong? Could you imagine that? Could you imagine sitting in that pain of realizing that the only way people ever saw you was by a way in which you did something that was ineffective or maybe even unintentionally hurt someone? Well, you wouldn't want that to happen to you, so why do that to others? You holding on to a grudge, or you trying to get other people, to rally other people to dislike someone, only spreads negativity. It spreads hatred. And what it does is it hurts you. It hurts you physically, mentally, and spiritually. To hold on to a grudge, you're not getting the other person. You're only really hurting who you are. Look, we are all human. We all make mistakes. We have all hurt people unintentionally, probably most of our lives. We tend to hurt people when we're struggling. So again, imagine if people defined you by your worst moment. Imagine if everyone you've ever wronged held on to that grudge against you. That would be really awfully uncomfortable. And my guess is that you would probably say at times, my goodness, I'm so sorry. Like, I messed up. I'm a human being. If I could go back in time and change it, I would definitely change it. Please don't continue to hold me in that moment. It's interesting because we're a culture and a species that wants to learn and grow as individuals. But when other people learn and grow as individuals, we want to hold them or put them back to that spot where they hurt us. And we want to never see that they have grown and become something different. Look, if you want people to be easy on you, be easy on the world. We are all human. We all mess up. Holding on to that grudge is only hurting you. So how do you do it? How do you let go? Once again, you get rid of the self-righteousness, as though you should never have been hurt by someone, as though you never should have been wronged or slighted by someone. Because that's really what grudges are all about. A lot of times it's friendships to where one friend said something or did something to hurt the other friend, and they did so from a place of darkness. They did so because they were not really truly fully aware of what they were doing. Now, oftentimes, let me tell you this, as an anger management specialist, I hear people say all the time, no, they were aware of what they were doing. They knew they were fully aware of what they were doing. And what I say to that is this: have you always been fully aware of the ramifications of your actions for years down the road? Or even if you are slightly mindful of something, are there times when you're acting, doing the best you can with what you have in any given moment, and not realizing the full effect of your actions? I think when we set aside our ego, when we set aside our self-righteousness, we are also equally able to set aside the grudges that we've been holding on to. You trying to rally others to get people to dislike who you dislike is really only adding negativity and darkness to the world. So be mindful of that as you are hoping to hold on to that grudge, you're actually creating a lot of energy that a lot of people could then begin to develop grudges against you for. So again, we set aside self-righteousness, we set aside ego, and we start to be easy on others. And we say, you know what? Yes, that person messed up. Yes, that person hurt me. But I refuse to carry this pain into my present, let alone into my future. Because the past is gone and we can't change it. So now it's time to act from this moment forward. When you hold on to a grudge, you're hurting yourself. So I say let go. Free yourself. Free yourself from that anger prison. Hey, for more on anger and emotional management, visit drchristianconte.com. Until next time, as always, I wish you much peace.